Okay, here we have a fresh boot. I need to beg Mr. Beaker to make me some new buttons that are smooth, because I always have the dirtiest hands, and these buttons pick it up pretty well. Suppose there's other solutions to that, but smoother buttons that don't take my dirt would be nice. Hint, hint, Mr. Beaker. I'm gonna go ahead and go into 10 and load it. And we're gonna go on to the master sequencer. Let's go ahead and start here. And we will have it keep sync and start all. Actually, I think this one's empty. No, there's something there. I guess that wasn't bad. So this is changing all the patterns that are active. If you want to see them all at once, here they are. And as I just changed it to one on the master in the other mode, it's going to bring all of them to one. You can still scroll between them and copy and paste and whatever you need to do. You could tell the master to go on the next bar to, or the next loop to go to position 2. Or position 3. Or we could even, actually we want to do over here, and follow, and do a 3-bar loop on the master. And so it's going to follow through these 3. They might all be identical, maybe a slight variation in one of these. It's all transitioning. So let's go ahead and cancel that 3-bar loop and just leave it there. Although I kind of like the cello with the pluck notes. Transition over at the end of the loop. Actually, I forget I have keep sync active. Now we'll transition at the end of the loop. You could always use the quick page switch on these layouts. What do I have here? Always go to the other master where you can still control all of them in one bank. Or have when you're synced, you can do I forget I do not have the wrong key. couple transitions, but now that they're all synced, you can do some full all sequencer starters. So that one was the you can stutter them all to the beginning of any of these patterns now that we're synced. You could create a step loop. The cello's all the same. Bring in another instrument to really make this loop meaningful. Like a smaller loop. Get a smaller loop. Or, oh, and that one. An even smaller loop when it gets to it. So I think it's that one maybe? Out immediately. Violin's still not the take it off a sync. point. Lots of fun stuff you can do with this. Actually, let's do the little linear loops. We're synced. We'll keep looping through that, or we can do scrambled loops. And it'll loop through the sequence we just made. Let's do a couple little artifacts in here. This works as a unintentional mute. This is the Kill All Notes MIDI Panic. Alright, we're synced. Let's go ahead and unsync it. And if you wanted to stay on these notes, or these patterns rather, as soon as you unsync, it'll go back to where it was at the end of the loop. So this has the pattern set. If we re-enabled sync, it would jump right back into that pattern. But for all these as well, let's forget another thing for the list. Leave in each of the independent modes. You can create your scrambles. Just doing random patterns, but nothing on the drums. So now each of these has their own independent little scramble. I think a good feature for some electronic music. Put a scrambled variation in there. Cancel the scramble. Select the page you want if you want to keep it there. So these ones are still scrambled. We'll go ahead and stop that. It's not to the end of the loop. Beyond that. Yeah, one hanging note in there, but really close to, I'd say almost close to perfect.